Hi guys, Dr. Will Adams here. We're here for part one of our three-part Jiu Jitsu series. We're going to go through a couple different exercises to help you perform better on the mats and stay injury-free. Now, the first thing that we're going to talk about when it comes to not just Jiu Jitsu, but moving well in general, is breathing. And what breathing starts with is good control of your diaphragm, right? The diaphragm is the muscle that lies just under your rib cage, and it pushes down, creating intra-abdominal pressure in your abdomen. And this is what we do to stabilize and to breathe. So the diaphragm serves two functions. Now, the way I like to train this is actually lying on the back here on the table like this, okay? And what I'm gonna do is, I'm just gonna focus on putting my hands here like this, and all I wanna do is when I take an inhale, I just wanna try to push air into my hands. And as I exhale, I let it go. So if we're able to push out our hands, what we know is our diaphragm is doing its job and dropping. Okay? So that's step one. Keeping our ribs down, keeping our chest relaxed. We're not breathing into our shoulders. We're taking nice relaxed breaths into our abdomen as if it were a balloon. Okay? Now the next step is going to be differentiating our breathing diaphragm from our stability diaphragm. Okay? And the way we're going to do that is we're going to take a breath in, and then we're going to have that same expansion without using our breath. Okay, so I'm breathing in, breathing out. And then I'm creating pressure independent of my breath, right? So that expansion of my abdomen is actually my diaphragm dropping. Now the third way that we're going to work on this, again, same position. We're going to breathe in, but now when we breathe out, you can see I'm maintaining the pressure, right? And that's crucial for Jiu Jitsu, because if we're playing the guard, we're trying to sweep or get a submission from the bottom, we want to make sure that our low back is safe, so we have good stability that we can explode off of, but we also need to breathe, of course, right? We know that if our breath is not synced with our movement, then our Jiu Jitsu game is inefficient, right? So this is the number one thing that I like to use with my Jiu Jitsu athletes to help improve their performance and keep them injury free. We're going to start here on the back. There's of course tons of different variations. You can focus on breathing while holding weights. You can be in a squat. You can be in a tall kneeling position. But I like to start on the back here because it's most relaxed. It creates a great environment for training. Again, we're going to start number one, inhale, exhale with a nice relaxed abdomen. Number two is going to be inhale, exhale, and then pressurize while holding your breath. And number three is going to be inhale, exhale, maintain the pressure. And that's how we train the diaphragm through its two functions. Thank you guys, and stay tuned for part two.